Good everyone, welcome to today's video, and today we have another series in another flight in the Talisman series. And well, after the Hawk, the P-36 Hawk, I was feeling a bit annoyed, so I thought if I go and do off some other miscellaneous recordings and just take a break, I can come back to the PBY-5 and at least have some fun. But then I realized, hold on a minute, we're not just flying any Catalina, we're flying a 5A, which was my preferred variant. The 5A Catalina pretty much differs from the 5 Catalina by having landing gear, and well, that is pretty much the only difference from what I've been able to tell. Other than the fact that you can have this apparent late camouflage pattern, which to be honest, I actually quite prefer the look of. It looks a bit more nicer and a bit more refined, so I don't remember what I had to do for it. I think I had to get a lot of ground target kills. Oh, I know it was base bombing. So, base bombing it is for people for this, 10.4 tons. But after taking my break and doing other miscellaneous recordings, I thought, well, I'll get the PBY-5 done, then we can move on to the SPD, and then we can finally jump into Germany, because I know some of you will be eager to jump into Germany, because, well, Jane Prawn specifically, because he's a wearable. So the PBY-5A is, well, I went over the history of the PBY-5 in the Talisman review, or the Talisman Series flight in the PBY-5. Had a pretty good game in that, I enjoyed it. So let's hope, because we have wheels, we can actually or we'll actually use the wheels, even though I probably won't. I'll probably still land it on its belly like most people do. But you may be wondering why I've got a stock bomb load. Don't worry, we're fully spaded. I spaded this thing a long time ago. But if we get a map like Essen, I think this will be better. But let's find out. If need be, we can always just strap the 4 1000s on, so there's that. But we've had pretty bad runs in some vehicles. Obviously, I attempted the IAR and the M1542 a couple of days ago, and for fuck me, it was hard. Then obviously did the T50 the other day. That was quite nice. Enjoyed that. A lot of fun. And well, yeah. So okay, counteroffensive. This tends to be a 2.0 match or 2.0 map at most, but it can go up to 2.3. So because of the map, we are going to take the 4 1000s. And well, let's party. See how we do. Armored targets, we could go for that, but I prefer the API because of the fires and all that. Because we'll fight Japanese planes. I would like it though if we could modify PBY to be like a Black Cat. That would be quite nice. Marcus Alexander, I have that guy on my block list because I don't remember, to be truthfully honest, but forgot about the PBY-5 while it's about with a bloody full payload. It's been almost a week since I flew PBY-5A, or the 5, I should say. But yeah, the main difference is, as you can tell, landing gear, it's not that much of a difference, but it's better than nothing. But yeah, Marcus Alexander literally spent his days putting his stats in low tier, as you can tell. That's why I hate players like him. And he started trying to backchat to me once, and well, yeah. Okay, we've got some guys speaking Russian. No idea what it is, but oh, that reminds me. I-15 M22 will come tomorrow after this PBY-5A flight. The only thing I don't really like about a PBY-5 is that it flies too slowly. I mean, it's got 2 engines. It's not the fastest thing in the world, and well, yeah. I do apologize, but I do have I forgot to. Well, in fact, yeah, I might as well mention it here. I do actually have what's called IBS, also known as irritable bowel syndrome. It's really painful sometimes, and it's playing up the last few days. Do apologize if there's breaks in the commentary. It's because I'm having to deal with cramping. It really is quite painful, but I try not to let it stop me. I mean, I've had games where I've actually had to leave because of the pain, and I really don't want this one to be one. Luckily, it's starting to die down a bit now. But yeah, I've flown the. Well, I used to fly just the PBY-5. I didn't unlock the 5A until about late 2015. Then obviously I started flying it. And well, there's not really that much of a difference between the two aircraft. I mean, as I mentioned, just landing gear is the only difference I've been able to find. Obviously you don't get the floats on the outside. Or the stabilization floats, I should say. But I think it looks better in this camouflage. Let me know what you think, because I personally like the later look of this thing. But obviously bomber flight's not really all that interesting anyway, so we're just going to keep flying to our target. Now there is a spot where I would want the enemies to come from, and that's from right around here. This is where the blister gun and the lower, well, the ventral turret can both fire, so it's only a small window, but it would be nice if someone came there because then they'd eat 250s. But I've always liked the PBY-5 because of its like the cockpit I'd always want to sit in. These little nice window wipers look pretty nice as well. Still got quite a bit to go for our target yet, so don't fight me. I bet he is a low level. Level 26. Oh, I would want to fight even in this. I'll have to do a diss at some players at some point. And he's just gotten his first kill. Well done to you. Obviously we're already in low tier and they have 2 bombers, we have 4. So already we're a bit outnumbered in terms of fighters. I might as well leave it in the bomb zone just to let it fly for a bit whilst I grab a drink. That's better. Got a bit of a sore throat this morning, obviously. I've just done the scumbag alert on the on Viper_WOTN or Watton or whatever he wants to be called. And there's already a guy padding his stats in a freaking rank of 100. You sad bastard. Oh dear. Okay, we're coming over the target now. Obviously it'll take 1000 to kill it, so. And now he's mowing down ground targets. Bombs away. Like I said, I don't really like doing these non-defensively armed bombers because they're just offensively armed. Because they've just really got nothing going for them. That's their main problem. They're just like they do their job, they return to base, and then that's it. Nothing really special. Yeah, that should be a base kill, so that's a start. Oh, there's someone down there in Dave's favourite plane, the BF-190. There we go, that's the base. Lovely jubbly. We've just lost our 3rd base, so that means they've probably got J-88s. I know that Stuka took out a base, so that's something. There is a dock climbing up high, so excuse me. So now S81, we could technically intercept him, but I think the best option at the moment would be to return to base, because this is not gonna, excuse me, end very well for either of us. I mean, my team's not all gonna die, but obviously we're at 14,000, nearly 15,000 feet, we're fine. The only way we're getting intercepted is if someone goes out their way to intercept us, such as this CR-42 that's coming up. I mean, we could try and help the F-22, as I call it. But I was actually discussing with J Pro when I started the series, should I ignore just planes like this, like with no offensive armament? And it was like, yeah, and then I thought, hang on a minute, I'll give it a chance. And obviously we had the great flight of PBY-5. So we'll just have to see, really. It's like, if you don't want to see any more of this, just let me know. Because we've got the planes like the SB-2M and stuff like that to do. Yeah, we'll start beginning our descent. Obviously, don't really want to deal with enemy fighters if we don't have to, but hey ho. And don't fight me has just been fighted, or fought I should say. Fighted, that's not even a word. I mean, I got a B in English, I should know that. I know it doesn't seem like it, nearly broke my bloody wings then. But yes, I did get a B in the English language. There's another S81. We're currently winning on the ground targets because that E6YB rot has just killed the final bot, which is over there. Which are a load of HU triple ones. We should actually try and gunship this guy. I mean, level 28, he's not going to be better than the gunnery skills of me, surely. But then again, this is retard's luck and we are in low tier. Marcus Alexander appears to be having a crack at him. Okay, just check the time. I do have 40 oddish minutes before I have to leave for something. Let's see if we can't drop it on him. Warning, do not try this at home. What I'm about to do. Obviously we've got to be careful not to break our bloody wings off, but what I'm about to do here, ladies and gentlemen, is something you should not try at home. And that is gunshipping in a PBY-5A Catalina. Okay, let's roll it over a bit, use the blister. That's something flying off. Yeah, you're not winning this, are you, buddy? Oh, don't be a coward. Fight to the end. I think I've killed all his gunners. Oh no, we haven't. That top turret's still going. Trying to go for that cockpit if I can. The biggest cock's at the control of this thing, but... Oh, I've lost one of my ailerons, but that's fine. And there we go. Yep, I've lost my right aileron, but that's fine. We've been shot to shit, but like I say, don't try that at home, people. Oh, that was great. PBY-5, best interceptor in World War II, because it can, the float, like literally the fuselage of this thing just soaks up bullets all day long. It's not like a H8K where it just sits and bloody... Oh, hang on. Oh, the fun. Oh, the fun. Flyby! Where are you, bastard? Should we go after him? Then again, we've already lost an aileron to a couple of braiders. I don't really want to lose the other aileron, because then we're going to have problems. So where's that? Oh, the F2222 jade out on the runway. Annoying, but... we could just take off for the lulz, really. I mean... why not? We might as well. This battle's been pretty short so far, so... we've done our duty and then some. I mean, we intercepted a frickin' S81. But other than that, the plane is fine. It's just got minor fuel leak. One of the pilots has been wounded. But other than that, the plane's flying just fine. Obviously, we have lost an aileron, but to be honest, it doesn't make that much of a difference to the aircraft. Never normally does, and I bet you Marcus Alexander's got J out to pad his stats. I mean, he's killed a base and nothing else, and it doesn't really pad your stats, so... okay, it is making a bit of a difference, this roll rate. What level's you? Because you did actually pretty... level 3? See, look, you do pretty well. You had 2 air kills, a load of bots. Hopefully he's dead for good. What the hell's he saying? Because obviously I've got him on a block list. Let me remove him from the blacklist. I should surely unlock him now. What did he say? Gadget, let me look at this bar stool. Okay, landing gear. Let's actually use what this thing was designed for. Not having the right aileron is causing us a bit of trouble, but... I really wish it would tell us what he's actually saying, because it's not telling me anything at the moment. I reckon it's because he said good luck and whatever. Or because I've blocklisted him, he's probably said fuck you. To be honest, I won't blame him either way. Yeah, whatever, he's going back on the blacklist. Blacklist. I don't like the guy. He spends his days doing basically what I'm doing, but 24/7. Okay, break. And there we are. We are down, landed, and safely in the loving arms of our airfield. But obviously, I've seen that enemy bomber coming our way. So we're going to want to start bombing some tanks to win this game. But obviously, we're going to take a while to get over there because we're lugging 4,000 pounds of bombs. And I want to get in the air because that's like an S81. I want to get in the air before he bombs us, basically. I think you get an air spawn this thing, though. If I remember rightly. Yes, I do. Lovely. Okay, let's roll. As far as I'm aware, let's have a look at the enemy team, see what's left. Obviously, he crashed. User KI-21, Hasachai, KI-27, and Kravchuk, he's a Stuka. That's no issue, because we can win on ground forces. So let's head over there. KI-21's coming to bomb the airfield. I would like if he tries to gunship us, that would be amazing. You can see Bob with his trusty 50 cal. Obviously we've got 4 Bobs on board, including the 2 pilots, so that's 6 Bobs. Guys, why don't you just come and kill me, because I'm a single PBY Catalina. Oh, speaking of the devil, let's turn, because obviously, Kai-27 or not, he is still a threat, and that is an A5M Cloud. Or Claude, or whatever they called it during the Second World War. Alright, well, the PBY Catalina isn't exactly the best defensively armed-wise, but we'll try. Just stay right there. That's it, you gorgeous boy. Come on, stay there. No. Come here. Stay in the line of fire, you knobhead. 1. That's how Hagia is A5M4 or Hajir is, or whatever you call it. I don't care. Left wing damage, he's got to probably try and ram us, so we've got to be careful of that. Drop the nose a bit. Oh, that's it, right in the sweet spot. 250 cows opening up on him now. Job done. 3rd kill. Okay, let's head over to the tanks. Well, then again, we're going to win. We don't need to, we're going to win. Okay, that was a bit of an intense fight, but the plane's okay. We've barely took any damage because of rice launchers. And any minute now, the game's going to end, so we've had a pretty good game, once again, in the PBY-5. They're going to be pissed off, I bet. Getting wasted by a Catalina. We might as well do the rest of the flight in the cockpit view, because there's nothing for us to do. And there we go, game's over. 1 base kill, 3 air kills. I'll take that. So, very good game overall for the PBY-5 Catalina. Obviously, as I mentioned, do not try that bomber interceptor thing at home. It will not end well for you. If we were still spading this plane, chances are that amount of research would have gotten us done. But obviously I'm not spading the plane. It's been spaded for about 2.5 years. But yes, we're now onto the final aircraft of the Talisman Series, which will be, well, for the US, that is, which will be the SBD Dauntless with the gun pods, because we are not running bombs on this thing. Then obviously we will move on to, where are you? There we go. No, that needs to be the H51A1. Then obviously we'll move on to Germany, such as the H51A1, the German CR42, the Do 17, BF1B1, which has been a subscriber request, but I've specifically said to ignore that. For now, this will come soon. Then obviously HE112A0, C200 Series 3, JU88, and many more. Then obviously USSR, Britain, Japan, Italy, France. Then obviously we'll go on to, well, France doesn't have any more. We did that in the subscriber request for the F2222, NC2223, I should say. Breathe. I sped that a bit too fast. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this, or the flight in a PBY-5A Catalina. Really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Gunning down those two Japanese fighters like they're nothing, whilst they do barely no damage. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one, which will that will be the, well, I did say the subscriber request for the I-15M22 would be next. Then obviously, if we get any subscriber replays in that time, I'll put one of those up. Then we'll do the Dauntless. Anyway, I'll catch you all on the next one, and I hope you enjoyed.